Top 10 Most Powerful Military Weapons 2022. Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. So before we get started, make sure hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Weapons can be most simply and narrowly defined as devices used to destroy and incapacitate the enemy force, so they are used in wartime, but they are also used by police and military forces as a preventive and repressive measures and progress throughout history. With the advent of gunpowder comes the true evolution of weapons. The first firearms were called muskets. Gunpowder made it possible to launch missiles at higher speeds and at greater distances, which was a real revolution in the field of warfare and hunting. Intelligence and consciousness have enabled man to make constant progress in the making of weapons, following all the revolutionary scientific and technological discoveries through the centuries. Weapons were becoming more accurate, more dangerous, deadly, with greater firepower. RPG. A rocket-propelled grenade is a shoulder-fired missile weapon that launches rockets equipped with an explosive warhead. Most RPGs can be carried by an individual soldier, and are frequently used as anti-tank weapons. With its ease of use, cheap construction and low cost of launchers, and high efficiency, it has entered the arsenal of over 40 countries around the world. It is used against armored and fortified targets as well as against infantry formations. It was used in many conflicts and wars in the second half of the 20th century and was constantly improved. SAM is the most powerful weapons in the world. A surface-to-air missile, SAM, also known as a ground-to-air missile, GTAM, or surface-to-air guided weapon, SAGW, is a missile designed to be launched from the ground to destroy other missiles or aircraft. It is one type of anti-aircraft system, designed to nullify or reduce the effectiveness of hostile air action. The American Nike Ajax was the first operational guided missile SAM system, and the Soviet Union's S-75 Dvina was the most produced SAM. H-64 Apache gunship. Apache helicopters as powerful weapons in the world. The Boeing AH-64 Apache is an American twin turboshaft attack helicopter with a cockpit for two. It features a sensor suite for target acquisition and night vision systems. It's armed with a 30mm M230 chain gun, AGM-114 Hellfire missiles and Hydra 70 rocket pods. The helicopter was introduced to U.S. Army service in April 1986. It has become the primary attack helicopter of multiple nations, including Greece, Japan, Israel, the Netherlands, Singapore and the United Arab Emirates. F-35 Lightning II. Fighter jets as powerful weapons in the world. The F-35 Lightning II is a single-engine multi-role fighter aircraft, 5th generation, with reduced visibility. It is intended for dominance in the airspace, the fight against targets on land and sea, as well as for performing reconnaissance tasks. It originated from an experimental X-35 aircraft, which won a competition in the Joint Strike Fighter program. The F-35 Lightning II multi-purpose aircraft is intended to replace the entire set of middle-class fighter planes, which are currently in operational use in the United States, the United Kingdom and other allies. Nimitz-class aircraft carrier. Aircraft carriers as powerful weapons in the world. The Nimitz class is a class of 10 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers in service with the United States Navy. Nimitz is the first aircraft carrier in its class and one of the largest warships in the world. It was named after Chester V. Nimitz, commander of the Pacific Fleet during World War II. The Agni missile. India's Agni missile is powerful weapons in the world. The Agni missile is a family of medium to intercontinental range ballistic missiles developed by India, named after one of the 5 elements of nature, fire. Agni missiles are long-range, nuclear weapons capable surface-to-surface ballistic missile. The Trident II D5 SLBM. The Trident missile is powerful weapons in the world. The Trident missile is a submarine-launched ballistic missile, SLBM. Originally developed by Lockheed Missiles and Space Corporation, which we wrote about earlier in the article, the missile is armed with thermonuclear warheads and is launched from nuclear-powered ballistic missile submarines. ICBM. ICBM is powerful weapons in the world. An intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, is a missile with a minimum range of 5,500 kilometers primarily designed for nuclear weapons delivery. It is guided to the target. ICBMs have the capability of being launched from airplanes, submarines, missile silos, and vehicles. They became an integral part of the MAD doctrine because these weapons allowed the flexibility that enabled the country to strike back and destroy the enemy. It basically guaranteed a second strike on the enemy. Russia, United States, China, France, India, United Kingdom, and North Korea are the only countries that have operational ICBMs. Moab. Moab is powerful weapons in the world. The GBU-43/B Massive Ordnance Air Blast, Moab, commonly known as Mother of All Bombs, is a large-yield bomb, which at the time of development was said to be the most powerful non-nuclear weapon in the American arsenal. The Mother of All Bombs, an explosive toy, was weighing over 9 tons, intended for the destruction of underground bunkers and installations. It was made for the fight against terrorists and their underground training centers in the mountains of Afghanistan. In the Pentagon's arsenal, it was the most powerful conventional bomb that works on the principle of vacuum, so that the explosive charge simply sucks in oxygen, ignites the cloud, and acts on all objects on the ground and underground, with a shock wave and high temperatures. FOB. Aviation Thermobaric Bomb of Increased Power, nicknamed Father of All Bombs, FOAB, is a Russian-designed, bomber-delivered thermobaric weapon. It weighs 7,100 kilograms, and was dropped on the test range by the Tu-160 strategic bomber. General Alexander Rukshin, Deputy Chief of Staff of the Russian Armed Forces, told that it is the strongest vacuum bomb in the world and that the results of tests of that weapon show that its efficiency and strength correspond to nuclear weapons, but that the use of these weapons does not pollute the environment. What do you think about our list? Let us know in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit the subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.